Fighting out of in this corner boxing stable by way of La Pason, Zamboanga del Norte, here is Ronald Alapormina.
For 3 2-minute rounds of boxing, we introduce first in the red corner, a TikTok creator with 3.2 million followers, age 28, standing 5 feet 10 inches tall, and weighed in at 89 kilograms or 196.21 pounds. He promises to salt that ham and win by KO from the Philippines. Introducing Salt Papi. The ring in the blue corner, his opponent, age 26, standing 5 feet 7 inches tall, and weighed in at 95.5 kilograms or 210.54 pounds. He has 102,000 subscribers to his YouTube channel, and he plans to dominate his opponent here tonight, fighting out of Scunthorpe, introducing Halal Ham!
Salt Papi in the red, Halal Ham in the blue.
Ooh.
And Halal came straight out but got caught.
Absolutely firing out of the blocks, wanting to assert himself early.
You're seeing a southpaw and an orthodox fighter, which normally can lead to head clashes, and clean left from Salt Papi.
Halal was rocked, guys.
That looked a little bit more like unbalanced to me, but I think both guys are realizing that this pace is going to be very intense to keep up for the whole fight.
And let's be honest as well, when you're in that what we call novice stage, to face a southpaw can be very, very difficult.
Very difficult, you know, everything is in reverse. It's something you have to study and something you have to learn. Salt Papi looks very composed in there tonight.
Totally, that's something that I'm surprised about. We didn't get much of his personality through at the press conference and weigh-in. He was very reserved, and now here we're seeing pure, borderline arrogance, but it's almost like he's aware of what his ability is, so he doesn't need to, you know, rush in or anything.
Well, if he needed any further incentive, that rant beforehand surely gave it to him.
No, honestly, hearing that just before you fight, what more do you need? You know, it's the best gift you can receive. So right now the action has slowed down a little bit. I feel like both guys are trying. Oh, nice counter from Salt Papi.
I'm going to pick up on what Joe said earlier. You were saying that he looked so composed. That was the perfect proof of that. That counter punch. Look at this!
Oh, absolutely. He's closing in. We're seeing Salt Papi go for it. I think his arrogance, it's paying off. Look,
he's still smiling. He is still smiling.
Completely. And I think how you assert yourself from the very beginning is so important. He stayed composed. He stayed having fun, whereas Ham looks serious. He looks like he's stressing out.
I feel like Ham is already run out of ideas. I think he didn't expect Salt Papi to come out like this and have the knowledge. He has good jab there in return from Ham, but overall he's looking like he's trying to figure out what to do.
Well, Papi's commanding centre ring during that opening round. From that opening exchanges, which when Ham came out really fast, Papi took over, didn't he?
Totally. I think what Ham was thinking there is if he comes in and almost bulldozes his way through Salt Papi, that Salt Papi will just capitulate and not know what to do. But in fact, that played right into Salt Papi's hands. He was able to almost, as you can see here, he's taking the fact that Ham's rushing in and he's dancing around him, using his movement like he has, and it's paying off, and it may even be affecting Ham mentally.
Vidal, Joe said about the arrogance there almost from Salt. We saw that in that clip, haven't we? The open mouth, the posturing.
No, some people are at their best when they are arrogant. You know, arrogance is normally looked at as a negative thing or looked down on. Some people need it to really fuel them to the next level, and it looks like Salt Papi is one of those guys.
I feel coming into round two, that's a wake-up call for Halal, because after that opening burst, Salt Papi, with that confidence, dominated on the counter. What do you feel how Halal going to have to come out now?
Ham's
nice straight left.
He's got to look for new ideas. He can't let all of this taunting get inside of his head, but very quickly, we're almost seeing him shell up.
Yes, he is shelling up very quickly. The counters are starting to come in with more ferocious now. Starting to see the face redden on Halal Ham. Oh, nice angle change there.
Well, that's what we said. He came off that line there. He stepped off that line to use that left hand. That left hand is the killer at the moment.
Absolutely. I mean, this does not look like a guy that's only just done this for 6 weeks. I mean, are any of you guys aware of any experience he's got?
Good skill. Looking at Salt Pappy, I remember doing a reaction video on him, and I saw he actually had a good level of skill. I didn't know if he could carry that into the night, but he has, and he looks very good.
Well, for me, for a debut fighter to step off the line like that, to set up the attacks and the angles, that's incredible.
Brilliant.
Totally. I mean, to be able to calculate your moves a few steps ahead whilst being aware of what your opponent's trying to throw at you, that's very mature boxing, and you know, it's great to see.
I think if we see Salt Pappy put a few more combinations together, he could get a stoppage victory in this fight. But either way, it's very one-sided right now.
Yeah, completely.
What he's doing cleverly is he's taking centre ring, dominates centre ring, but still waiting to counter.
Yes.
It's very, very technical what he's doing. Ham almost looks out of ideas, like you said, Vidal.
Yeah.
He looks like he's almost waiting for Pappy, but Pappy, it all seems part of a plan for Pappy.
It would be very interesting to see the fight total, numbers thrown and punches thrown, sorry, because Halal Ham has really showed up. I think the counters have made him reluctant to throw, and now Salt Pappy's doing whatever he wants to do.
And Vidal, I agree with you. I think if Salt were to really step on the gas for maybe 30 seconds continuous, he could finish this.
100%.
If you were in Ham's corner, what would you be saying to him, Vidal?
I would say to him, you have to let your hands go. I know you've been hurt, but we prepared for this. This is what we're here for. You need to go out there, and even if the result doesn't go your way, you need to leave your mark, and you need to make this guy respect you by the end of it.
Now, interesting, Joe, at the end of that round, after all the pre-talk, Ham went to touch gloves, and Salt just turned and walked back to his corner. He's earned Ham's respect.
For real, and I think what we're seeing here is the power of surprise. Ham right now is shook. He almost wants a bit of reassurance from Pappy that he's still on the same level as him, but Pappy's catching him off guard mentally with the taunts and physically with his performance, changing the angles. Brilliant.
Time now.
And then look at that, he's making Ham tired mentally, and I think, Ham's aware that he exploded out of the blocks quick, and that does cost you with exhaustion, so he's not wanting to pull the trigger if the opportunity's not there, but he needs to deliver something quick.
Going into this final round, Halal Ham needs to let his hands go. If he wants to get the win here, he understands that it has to be a KO.
And the other thing as well, he's not seeing his opponent tired, because I feel Salt Pappy's boxed well within himself as well. That was that confidence, that was that relaxation.
Exactly. When you're leading the dance, so to speak, you don't get as exhausted because you're choosing the moves, and here we go.
He's put a few shots together there, nice left hand there, but Halal Ham is returning, and he has found that fury. He's just getting countered in between.
Well, this is what we said earlier, guys. We wanted to see Salt Pappy if he stepped on the gas, and Halal Ham is having look at him to their corner. There was the answer perfectly. He's having real problems dealing with the left hand.
Completely, and Salt Pappy, I'm just so impressed with what he's doing. The way, whether he's planned all of this out, all along, part of his training camp was right. I'm going to get in his head this way. I'm going to affect his corner this way. Like, whatever it is, it's great.
I'm seeing Halal Ham here. Well, he complained he just got hit at the back of the head. He needs to keep fighting. He's coming in with his head at the moment. He needs to come in with punches. Don't fall in.
And we talk about experience. Salt Pappy hasn't, but even just stepping away out of range, he drops the hands, conserves energy. He looks like a seasoned veteran there.
I mean, the way we've got him opening up here.
Came in there. Tongue out again.
The way he's so aware of he's just so ring aware. He knows when he's in range, when he's out of range. If he's near the corners, near the ropes, it's just...
He has definitely been boxing. Oh, lovely lean counter. He's definitely been boxing for a while.
I want to see this guy fight again.
Honestly.
He's great.
Very good fight.
This is punishment of the highest kind. He stood there when all that was happening, and now, when it matters between those ropes, he's made an emphatic statement.
Completely, and at this point you almost feel for Ham a little bit. He looks lost in there, and that's the end of the fight.
3 round shot.
Winner in the red corner, Salt